Why is the Monteverdi Vespers of 1610 such an important work?
I'd say there are two reasons. One is the work itself, the artistic work. It's a real tour de force. Monteverdi incorporated every new compositional device available in the early 17th century, which of course led to such things as opera and other genres. It's beautiful music, and it's real masterly work, beautifully done. And the Vespers publication included, as you know, at the beginning, a mass written in the old style, the prima practica, the old conservative style, to show that he could do that. And then he let it all hang out for the Vespers proper and wrote in this modern style, in fact, modern for the 17th century. The other reason, I think, is the backstory, the personal story. Here was Monteverdi, Claudio Monteverdi, working at the court, the Gonzaga court in Mantua, underpaid, overworked, underappreciated. His wife had died 3 years earlier. He's 43 years old. One of his star protégés, singers, had died a year after that. His doctor was telling him that the air in Mantua was killing him. He was suffering from some various ills. And he got this idea that he was going to prove himself. And he wrote this piece, the Mass and then the Vespers, we think, as an audition, a show-off piece, hoping to impress, in particular, the Pope, and hoping to secure a position at the Vatican. And that didn't work out. He wrote this fabulous music, put it out there, dedicated it to Pope Paul V, I believe, didn't get the gig. But then, 2 or 3 years later, he was appointed as the head of music at San Marco in Venice. And as they say, the rest is history. He moved to San Marco and had a fabulous career over the next few decades. And I think it's just a great story for people who find themselves at midlife with seeming dead ends and various tragedies that have befallen them. If they're good and they know they're good, show what you got and good things will happen.
This is a big production, this Monteverdi Vespers. What are the pleasures and challenges of this work? Talk about the pleasures first.
Well, this is one of my favorite pieces of all time. And strangely, I haven't done it since 1992 with my own ensemble, but it has been done fairly frequently over the years in New York. But it's just one of the great pieces because it represents the epitome of the best of Renaissance music and the most incredible part of all the great changes that came in with Baroque music, all in one package.
Tell me about this piece. It's being performed a great deal, of course, in this 400th anniversary year, but you have said that you think it's going to be big for a long time to come.
It's a beautiful piece, and I'm hoping that this 400th anniversary will encourage new people who don't know the piece to come and hear the piece. Because once you do, once you hear that glorious opening and the Magnificat at the end, and whatever antiphons and songs the particular group chooses to include, because Monteverdi gave you a little bit of flexibility there, they'll become enamored of the piece and will want to hear it again and again. And it is one of those kinds of pieces that rewards repeated hearing. So people will want to hear that again and again.